everyone, it's Tia, not Tisha, not Tyja, just Tia. I didn't want to make this video. I didn't want to make it at all, but I'm here and I'm gonna do it. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the video that is going around with Kanye West. Yes, you knew exactly what it was when you clicked on that video. So let's talk about it from the beginning. I watched the whole video. I watched the entire thing, okay? The entire hour of him rambling on about, let me not even say anything mean. Let's start with positives. At work we do this thing called glows and grows. So I'm going to talk about the glows. I was one of the few people that really had faith that Kanye had turned over a new leaf. He released this gospel album, expressed himself wholeheartedly. I was like, yes, Kanye, yes, I know that you have changed. I know. I almost started singing a gospel song. I know. Man, I really knew he was just turning around, man. Enough. He had seen the error of his ways. No more red hats. No more blowing up in TMZ. No more saying that slavery was a choice. That's it. We are seeing a new Kanye. And then I watched this entire video. That entire hour and 45 seconds of this rally he had in northern Charleston. What was it? North Carolina? South Carolina? Somewhere in the Carolinas. I watched it at like double speed for the majority of it, but I watched it. I picked up what I needed to pick up, something that I enjoyed. Kanye allowed his supporters, the people in the crowd, to use the platform that he was on and express themselves openly without judgment. And I thought that was very humble, open, and transparent of him. If you watch Transformation Church, you know where that's from. I thought that was very open and transparent of him to allow those people to have a platform to speak on. He did interrupt them for a lot of it, but I mean, at least he gave them the platform, right? Then we get to this part of the video.
So that's a Stephen move. When Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
Y'all, we leaving right now.
And it rapidly declined from there. I tried to give Kanye some grace because I know that he is going through his own mental health issues. I gave him some grace. I tried to give him some grace. This is just inexcusable. I cannot believe he got up on God's green earth, got up on that stage and said that I can't do this anymore. I just only have so much embarrassment in my spirit, and I can't live like this. This is enough. I've had enough. I can't live like this anymore. I am just tired of being embarrassed. Like, this has been a perpetual state for me of just kind of cheese and crackers. Okay, let me explain to you what Kanye was trying to say, and then let me tell you why it's still wrong. I'm not putting words in Kanye West's mouth, okay? But let me tell you what I think he may have been trying to convey with the words that he chose when he said those egregious words about Harriet Tubman, okay? Kanye was trying to say that although the system of slavery may have been essentially abolished in the North, the only viable options for freed blacks in the North was to either work in establishments created or owned by white people, which is true, okay? However, the conditions that those black people were coming from in the South were from places that they were being treated like animals, being treated like less than human, being driven in the fields to work the fields for no compensation, where they have no bodily autonomy, where they're being raped, killed, murdered, boiled, burned, skinned, turned into purses and shoes, and on top of that, sold to the highest bidder to continue this vicious cycle of trauma. And that is just the fingertip of the iceberg of the atrocities done against Black people in the South during this time. Harriet Tubman did God's work. Harriet Tubman did God's work. And that's just on period, okay? Let me tell you something about Miss Tubman, okay? She went through the Underground Railroad 19 times to bring as many as 300 Blacks out of slavery. She traveled the Underground Railroad 19 times. And she was strapped the whole way. Like, she was not playing. She had the strap on her, the glizzy glot on her hip. That's not even the most impressive thing. That's impressive because when I don't know anybody in this generation that's going to do anything like that, like walking up and down the coast of anywhere 19 times to help anyone else but themselves. But that's another story for another day. Did you know Harriet Tubman led a military raid that ended up freeing 700 enslaved Africans? Did you know that? Did you know that? Took them out straight out of bondage. Okay, but Mr. West had the audacity to open his mouth to try and disrespect Miss Tubman. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. I could talk about all the other things in his video. I could talk about all the other things in his video that really took me out, that really just had me screaming, cringe. I literally have nail marks in my legs from where I was scratching myself to calm myself down. I could talk about a whole lot of other things in this video, but I don't want to. Y'all, get Kanye some help. He needs to just sit down for a little bit. Y'all, stop enabling people. Stop giving them a platform to just spout out whatever they want to. Be quiet. Stop talking. Just, you're allowed to have a wrong opinion. I'm never gonna stop you from saying what you want to say, but just expect Kanye, I just hope that you are able to get the help that you so desperately deserve. You are loved. Even after all this, you are loved. And don't you forget that. Educate yourself before you speak. I don't expect you to know everything in the world, but if you're going to say something just for the edginess and the shock value of it, consider not saying it. Contrary to popular belief, you don't have to have an opinion on everything. Exhibit A, I don't have to have an opinion on this. I should actually just shut the hell up. And yet here I am. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to stay off of Twitter so I don't have to see things like this anymore. I'm really trying. I didn't want to make this video at all. I didn't want to. But you kind of forced my hand, Kanye. Let me know in the comments how you felt about this video, about this rally in general. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you watch it at 2 times speed like I did? Did you get through it? How are you? You okay? Do you need some water? Here. Sorry. I know how you feel. Just take a sip. It's gonna be okay. I gave myself a migraine watching this video. It was all for you guys. I hope you like it. Alright, I'm done talking for real this time. See you later. Bye.